Bang! Welcome everybody to
Bang.
another episode of Saturday Night Bang. And here we have the whole original Bang crew plus the newest member, officer right here. That's pretty
I see it,
funny.
right?
I like your name tag right here. Everybody knows
Yeah,
Jay
today I'm right
Surreal
here.
Camera. Major Lee Awesome. Eyes on the State.
What's up?
And I sent a link to Joe Cool. Hopefully he'll come on later. Somebody send him a text or something and say, "Hey, they're waiting for you on Bang."
Hmm.
But yeah, man, everybody here has been putting in a lot of work, especially Major Lee Awesome and Eyes on the State. You guys, you
Yes.
got tired of bouncing around the tri-state area down here and flew out to the tri-state area out there, right? You went
Yep.
to Vegas,
Vegas.
California. Did you go to another state or just those
No,
two?
no, we went to Vegas. We went to San Diego. We went to LA. I guess Pasadena area outside of LA, like just north of LA.
Oh yeah, but
Out
Rogue,
that-
you've been to Arizona recently, right?
Yeah. I went there in November.
Right. So from sea to shining sea, we're putting in work, spreading the awareness about our liberties that a lot of people are pushing away. They just want authoritarianism. They want to just back the blue till it happens to you. And we were just talking about so many different examples that we've seen lately where people are starting to get it. They're starting to get like, whoa, these guys are out of control. These guys are just abusing their power every day. There's something new on the news. And it just happens a lot more than you think because not everybody is recording, but we all need to start recording. So with that being said, let's introduce everybody and let's thank everybody who's watching in the stream, who's watching in the future, and in the chat. First off, we have Eyes on the State. What's up, man?
Hello.
We also have Jay Surreal Camera. What's up, bro?
Yes, I'm right here today, guys. My name's right here.
And Major Lee Awesome.
Wasn't that a YouTube song?
What's going on, guys?
All right, so let's start off with what you've been doing the last few days. Eyes on the State. Let's tell us about what'd you do at Code Enforcement.
We've had quite the fun time at Code Enforcement between Thursday and Friday so far. I've had the police called on me twice, the Feelings Police, to have me removed because I requested to inspect and photograph a Bolo folder that they had inside of the Code Enforcement security desk that this little security officer, Skinny Pete, wouldn't come off with.
Yeah, I saw that. The Skinny Pete guy from Breaking Bad.
Doesn't he look just like Pete? I mean, really?
Yeah. Hey, real quick, let's say hi to Maddie Madness. Maddie, I hadn't watched that video until John Felix pointed it out, and that was very well done. The way you annihilated those Secret Service agents. QLD Copwatch, what's up? Welcome aboard. Frank Evans, K Doe, Polo Cisneros, Aaron Alder, and everyone else that we haven't seen and I skipped. Sorry. Yeah. So Jay, man, Jay and I, we went up to Jacksonville. You want to tell them what the mission was? Oh, and Jay, by the way, you're getting a question from Open Government Investigations. Some of you might know him as Southwest Florida Oath Accountability Project, but that was too much of a mouthful. So now he's Open Government Investigations, which is just a little bit shorter. And we got him and Jay Surreal right next to each other. So you should see a team up between those guys pretty soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to.
He was.
Skinny Pete was fun on Friday. Thank you. Don't tread on me.
He was there Friday too, on Friday afternoon. He came there at the end of it after they had already called the police on us and they were threatening to trespass us and remove us from the property because we're asking for public records outside because they won't even let us into the building.
Right on, Kato. Yeah, and you went with reinforcements, right? That was John Felix and Ebo Rob.
Yeah, the first day I was alone, and then the second day I went with reinforcements.
Yeah, sorry we were bouncing around, folks, because there's just a lot to unpack tonight, and we're talking about road trip stuff, and we're talking about local and actually we're talking about global stuff too. We are unleashing Bang in Germany. The German Constitution ensures freedom of the press, supposedly, and free speech, but there's nothing of the sort out there. So we're going to consult with our friend Eric, who's heading up the German division of Bang. Eric is on Instagram. You guys can see him on there. It's legit. People are asking, is this guy legit? He's legit. We just got to talk to an attorney first to find out how to keep him from getting arrested out there, because they don't play. Those Germans, when we say Nazi Germany, we're talking about the past, but this is a whole different animal, but not so different, and no offense to the Germans who are like, oh, I love Germany, and you guys know that's why I love the United States, but we're doing the same thing here. We love our countries. We have to. We're patriots. We are like fathers to all our fellow Americans or our fellow Germans or our fellow compatriots. We have to take care of them like we should. We are obligated to. It's something that I feel obligated to. I mean, but anyways, so we're talking about all kinds of stuff. Again, sorry to bounce around. But Jay, tell them what the mission was for Jacksonville if you guys don't already know. Jay Surreal.
He's froze. He's froze.
The real deal.
He's froze.
Well, I'll pick it up.
Oh, there he comes. He came back.
You there, bro?
No, he's
still
frozen.
Freezing up.
Yep.
But yeah, no. Brittany Krishan Williams was assaulted in her and attacked and beaten in her own doorway because she told the cop. You want to tell him, Jay? Still freezing up. Yeah, she told the cop to not park in her driveway because she didn't like it's a bad look in her neighborhood. Yeah, there you go. No.
Hold on.
You're back out again.
Give me 1 second.
In and out. Sure. Look at that guy. He has so much gold. It's like he found a treasure.
Treasure chest.
He put all the rings on at once. Remember me and Rogue Nation were in that federal building in downtown in Brickell, and that one guy with the suit, the silk shirt kept walking in and out of the building. I told him, "What, did you find a buried treasure or something, man?" He had so much gold on him too.
Like Mr. T. I like Mr. T.
I pity the fool. I pity the fool.
All right.
Is that better? We can hear you?
Can you see me?
No.
Hold on.
So yeah, we headed up there to find out why these cops were still after being exposed and going viral. Oh, okay. There we go. After being exposed and going viral, they decided to continue to mess with her, parking in front of her house. Here we go. How's that?
All right. Let me see. You can
Nick
see
Bartolo, what's up, brother? You did your first audit the other day with Jay Surreal camera. I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I had to pay taxes. I would have done anything to get out of that, but it was the very last day that my tax office was open.
There we go.
All right. So yeah, I was saying, fill us in more on the Brittany Krishan. While we were out there, like we got some news, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, my family's loud.
Runs in it, huh?
Yeah, no, go ahead, G.
All right. I didn't know you were waiting for me. All right. So, we went to see Brady Cushing. We went from Lions to their house, where everything happened, and brought some pretty good footage. We did a live. I'm sure a lot of you saw it. If you haven't, it's on my channel. We were also able to hit up a lot of spots. So, I mean, it was a good journey. It was a really good
Yeah,
journey.
James
We met up
Madison.
with James Madison.
Yeah, he joined us.
Yeah, we had a good time.
For those of you who don't know James Madison Audits, go to his channel, sub that. He's an honorary Bang member. But these guys, man, they don't play, man. They went all the way out to Cali. So tell us about that, Major League Awesome. You went out there.
Yeah,
You teamed up with Hoosier News Now, right?
Yeah. Me and Eyes on the State and Hoosier News Now made the trip out there. We connected with California. We did a couple of days out there. We hung out with Johnny 5-0. We
Cool.
hang out with Ice Cold Audits, West Coast Digital. Mr. Scientifical was out there at one of our cop watchers. So we got to see a few of the players out there.
That was at
we
the
definitely
protest
got
at
to
Echo
see
Park,
the
right?
effects of their work out there, because we didn't get bothered in LA, like literally not at all.
Right on.
Not on their audits, not on our cop watches, really. I mean, they've really,
Whoa.
taught those guys, I guess you could say, a lesson. But we did get some flack out in Vegas. We did get some flack down in San
Of course.
Diego. There's still areas out west definitely that need to be hit and re-hit, tested and retested.
Yeah, those Las Vegas auditors are brave, because the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department is so dirty. They're probably, I think, the worst in the nation.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt this, but
Yeah,
Rick,
welcome aboard.
Rick, get a hold of one of us, and we'll help you out. Get a hold of one of us.
We got you, Rick. RightsCrispy@gmail or PatriotDiscussions@gmail, right?
Eyes on the State at Gmail.
News Now South Florida. What's up, brother? Welcome aboard.
Rick, where's Rick at?
Hey guys.
Hey, Lion.
Thanks.
Thanks, don't tread on me. Yeah, I'm Scott Hoosier. Hoosier News Now.
Hopscotch Hoosier.
We were calling them Hoosier Speed Bump now or something. I can't remember.
Hopalong Hoosier was a good one too.
That is funny.
I mean, we had a lot of interesting stuff happen. We were in Compton a couple of nights, and as you can imagine, drive-by shooting, those kinds of incidents. It was pretty lively. The ghetto bird was above us all the time out there, and we got to see an armed standoff, so we got to see some of the responses to that. So I mean,
Thank you, Peanut.
I pretty much grew up in Chicago, so LA to me is a lot like Chicago, except it's sunnier. But it's
cold.
basically, to me, almost exactly the same. And a lot of those big cities to me are. I had a good time. It was for a good cause. The gentleman that we went out there is a good guy. He's had a lot of issues out there with those folks. I just showcased a video a couple of days ago illustrating. Some people can say maybe he's taking a little bit too much. Maybe he's a little paranoid. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But, the fact of the matter is that LAPD's got helicopters in the sky at all
Yeah, I
times.
saw
And,
that
and
map that you put up, man. He's not paranoid. They're fucking with him.
no, I don't
Yeah,
think
they
so
are.
either. And they've actually stepped it up. Ever since I released my video, they've actually stepped it up, and I've gotten.
Wow.
I'll be doing an update to it, but it's ridiculous that they're saying that these are tours when you see, especially when you see these new updated flight tracking info we got from the last couple of days. But I mean, the fact of the matter is that LAPD has helicopters in the air at all times, day and night. They've got very expensive, high-powered surveillance equipment. You know what I mean? They're not just not doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not up there flying around playing solitaire on their smartphone waiting
Right.
for a call. They're
Hey,
watching
thanks,
you.
Wolverine Transparency. Appreciate
They're
it.
watching everybody to see if you're slipping. And with the tools that they have, it's a lot more invasive than
Whoa.
people might imagine. Now, right now, it's not so bad, but what happens if they decide to enforce all the laws on the books? Like some of the states have laws against certain, sexual positions or something, like maybe, oral sex or something. So what happens when the cop is flying over your house using thermal, catching your old lady, giving you oral sex? Is that going to be a ticket sent to you in the mail? I mean, anything's possible. And let's.
You know what's possible?
Yep.
We were talking about firefighters and how they are corrupt too. Everybody just blanket heroes them too, right? But Eyes on the State ran into a tyrant captain today, and those guys have thermal vision, so they could find people in a fire and stuff. And of course, they're gonna let their buddy the cop use it for his own thing.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
If the cop doesn't have it already, they could get it from the fire department.
Right. And we all realize the retaliation, the harassment, the intimidation that goes on with police officers on the ground units. So it's not that much of a stretch to think that the same thing could be happening with the cops in the air unit. I mean, what happens if a cop has an ex-girlfriend that pissed him off? You know what I mean? Is he flying above her house? Is he surveilling her? Is he checking out her new boyfriend? You know what I mean? Like, is he planting drugs in his car because he doesn't want no one else to have his lady? I mean, these people got a lot of power, and they're humans, so they have the same emotions. They're the same amount of as these other people that you know about. You know what I mean? So they're doing the exact same thing.
It seems that. Thank you, Lulu Ramos, for the generous contribution.
Yes, Lulu.
But it seems like the more power they have, the less control on their emotions they have. Like they think, they could just act however they want with no accountability, which is true. They don't think that they know that.
Captains threaten probably a mid 70-year-old woman with jail today.
Yeah. That was. Can you tell us what happened there real quick, man? And people go watch it on Eyes on the State's video.
She didn't raise her voice at him. She didn't do anything. Like nothing. That was completely uncalled for what he did today. So I was over at my dad's helping my dad do some stuff over there today. And a boat flipped over in the Little Manatee River. 2 passengers in it. Passengers got out. The people that live over in there hopped in one of their boats, drove over, hooked up their boat to the other boat, and started towing it to shore with the passenger in the boat. So everything's okay. Nobody's hurt. Nobody's injured. There's not really anything that's going to happen now at this point other than to figure out what to do with the boat because the boat's upside down in the water. So they tow the boat back probably 100 yards from shore or all the way back to shore and start to get it all tied off and stuff. And the guy that towed the boat from out there into shore goes to start his boat up just to get it out of the way of the flipped over boat and to leave and get away. And this guy's screaming from the shore, "Don't start your boat up. You're going to make it explode."
This is the tyrant captain.
Yeah. This captain. And she looks at him and she goes, he knows what he's doing. He just towed it in. It's okay. And he's like, "Oh, what? You're not going to follow an order. You want to go to jail? I'll have you go to jail right now. I'll have them arrest you." And he starts to turn to look at the deputies. And that's when I grabbed my camera and turned my camera on him because I wasn't recording him up to that point. It wasn't like I chased him down and ran him down. I was there helping the people that needed to be helped already and just standing around at that point. And he brought the camera out. And then he grabs it.
Yeah. Yeah, after it was like de-escalated for a bit, he's walking by. He didn't like that you were following him because he's the star of the show at this point.
Oh yeah.
And then he turns around and he grabs your camera. He's like, "Whoa!" You can't.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh, that didn't hurt you." Shut up, dude. You like being touched by other people? I
Right?
don't. I'm not okay with that.
No.
Peanut,
No.
I'm okay with that though. You don't have to, but thank you very much for the very generous $50 contribution. You're awesome.
Yeah.
Not only are you like a good supporter in the chat, but you go out there. You were out there when Maddie laid down the law to those Secret Service agents. Literally.
Yeah, what's up, Peanut?
Yeah, those cops wanted nothing to do with that today either. They turned tail and ran when he did that. They were like, "Nope, we're out. We're gone. We are not dealing with this one."
Eric Redbear, for real, Peanut is a champ. She stuck up for Wolfie gladly one time. He could have handled it himself, but she just jumped in and like against the guy like twice both their size put together in his belly alone. She just turned mama bear on him. So thanks for always being out there, Peanut. Appreciate you. Bokobo, what's up?
Yeah, I had to keep
News Now,
myself
South Florida.
today.
Yo,
I was mad.
Thank you for the B-roll. You were out there catching some firefighter
I saw
action.
that.
yeah, that was pretty cool. That was right up the road. I was on my road.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice. Yeah,
But I
you
had
were
that
like,
one
"Hey,
time-
here's some B-roll footage," and I actually was in the middle of editing, and I threw it in there.
Nice. Yeah. I was I got that guy being a jerk too. I don't know if he was a volunteer fire or EMS or I don't know what he was. So
No, I missed it. I went back to work.
No, it wasn't a big deal. It was just a quick little snip of the video where he was like, "What are you, sick in the fucking head? What do you, get off on people's misery? Get the fuck out of here!" Like just being a douche.
What?
But
It's a fire,
volunteer
dude.
fireman. I think he was a volunteer fireman.
Right.
I kind of had. I was kind of hoping that the police would come over and tell me to leave because it was a private road. Because I live on that private road, so I don't know what the legalities are there. I feel like I could have been like, I don't give a shit.
Right. Yeah.
Take me off this road.
Exactly. That's kind of what happened.
Down that road, they can't trespass you from your own road. I mean, that would be
Right.
stupid.
Now, granted,
That would have
it
been
was-
like the
it was
captain,
further- Go ahead.
the fire captain today on that dock, right? That was your neighbor's dock, right?
Yeah,
Or your
he was
dad's
on
neighbor's
private
dog?
property.
Yeah, I watched that. I watched that too with Eyes on the State. Yep.
Yeah, he was on private property today, and she told him that he needed to leave. That there was no emergency there. He wasn't needed on the property. He needed to go.
And that's
That's
when
what
he
I
had
told him he
threatened
could
to
go
have her arrested.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had threatened already to have her arrested.
I wish I had had an interaction with one of the cops because it's a private road and the woman who owns the private road wasn't there. She was down the road in her house. And B, I live on that private road, albeit I live closer to the main road than where I was. But it would have been an interesting interaction, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, when they try to go on private property, that's the thing. Like Jay and I and James Madison were driving by and we saw what was like probably 200 cop cars parked in a parking lot of a strip mall. And that's private property.
Yeah.
But they're using it to stage their vehicles as their fleet management or whatever. Rogue, what's the legality of that? Do you know? Is that a violation of our Third Amendment right?
Well, if they have permission from the property owner, it's probably you'd have to find out if they have permission.
Yeah,
What's the huge shopping center? Remember?
That wouldn't be a violation of that. No, they probably actually have a lease, or it might be a bootlicker who's allowed them access
Right.
to the property to stage it. I mean, you'd really have to dig in to find out where. You know what I mean? Because I guarantee you, they're just not all pulling up and parking and leaving there with no kind of.
Now, what if
Yeah.
it was a bootlicker, but not by choice? What if it was like what happened to James Freeman the other day at that car wash, where the cop went and solicited a trespass? Did you see that? And
Yeah, I did.
the guy
So-
was
so
kind of
like a
like intimidated by the cop into trespassing him. Like, yeah, if you're not washing your car, he's like, but I'm gonna wash my car here. He's like, but you know, the cop's gonna come to my fucking job and make me miserable and not answer. Because the cop even said it. He's like, we've dealt with him a couple times already, like with the owner, not dealing with him in a bad way, but like helping him out. So he was kind of like threatening the guy that we won't help you if you don't trespass this dude like we want you to.
Hey,
You know?
Hey, Rights.
Yes, sir.
Delve into Polo Cisneros' comment. My rights were recently violated. Big time. Need help. Get some info from this guy.
Yeah, definitely. Send us an email, rightscrispy@gmail.com or patriotsdiscussions@gmail.com. Patriot Discussions. And Eyes, what was yours again? I couldn't remember it today when I was trying to send you the link. It's either recordsrequest@eyesonthestate.com or something like that.
What crispy? What crispy?
What's your
Sorry, I
email
got a
address?
call. My email,
Yes.
eyesonthestate@gmail.com.
Oh, okay, that's easy. So yeah, reach out to any one of us and we'll do what we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now though, reach out to those two guys because I'm slammed.
Yeah, that's what Bang is about, man. We got a whole team of people doing this. So
And
any
my,
one of
my
us.
email, by the way, is SWFL, as in Southwest Florida, SWFLnewsnow@gmail.
South Florida News Now at Gmail.
Or SWFL New Snow, depending on how
Southwest
how you
Florida.
read it.
Okay, gotcha.
Mine is LJ5716
Intergalactic, planetary, planet. You sound like a robot,
yeah,
bro.
That is exactly what went through my head.
What is that all about?
Another dimension.
I hear an echo behind my voice.
Yep.
He's
I
still
actually,
doing it.
you know, that went through my head too. Something really funny that happened when we went to the Duval County Courthouse with James Madison. He was trying to like get through the doorway and explain to the guy that he has an assisted device for his like foot. You know, it's his scooter.
Oh.
You guys know James Madison's scooter. And
Oh my
the guy
God.
like closed the door on his foot, and it caused James Madison to do the most dramatic Winston Otto Knowles fall
We got
onto
it
the
on
ground. And he like scooted over a second to be more comfortable too. It was hilarious.
Great.
But that song popped in my head again, the Intergalactic Planet. I am known to do the Winston Otto Knowles flop instead of the Flintstone flop.
He did a LeBron James.
He did a Major League Soccer guy,
That was great.
right?
Who
Yep.
is that who is that? That's all choppy. I'm looking at the chat, so I'm not looking at the.
That's Jay Surreal.
Oh, that's
he's-
real. That's all choppy.
Yeah, he still sounds like Intergalactic Planetary.
Well, yeah, no, I got the joke. I just didn't know who it was because I'm looking at the. Apparently, on your phone, when you're in StreamYard, you can only look at either the chat or the panel, not both.
Correct.
So I'm looking at the chat, so I couldn't tell who that was.
Oh, all right.
Pero qué vueltas, Eddie.
¿Qué vueltas, Eddie?
Yeah, he said that. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, he's learning from somebody. You'll be safe during the revolution. Don't worry.
Nice.
And to anybody in the comments, I can't see, but what's up to everybody?
Yeah, and to anybody in the comments who is federal, I was just joking about the revolution thing. Okay. What's up,
That
HPR
James-
News and Ronald Truitt?
That James
What's up?
Madison thing was so funny.
Lion One, thank you for being here.
I know, right?
Always.
DG1, that dude. He's like, you came at me with the camera.
Yeah, you came at me with a camera.
What a baby! Like,
He's like, no, I didn't. You grabbed it. And he's like, no, I blocked it. No, you grabbed it. You touched it. You could hear it. I got a microphone right here. You got him with that, bro. You bodied him.
I did too. He came unarmed to the Battle of Wits, is what he came with.
Oh, speaking of getting bodied. Oh my gosh. I had never seen
Hey, hey, can I interrupt for a quick sec?
yeah, go ahead.
James, Open Government wants Maddie to send him a script of that, the script that he did in the video.
Oh yes, I have it. I can forward it to you.
Yeah.
OGI.
That was, by the way, Maddie, if you're in here, I saw you earlier. I don't know if you're still here, but that was gold. That was awesome.
Superb.
It was awesome.
It was.
So I might print one of those out myself too and just carry that shit around.
Yeah, it's perfect for the guy who walks up. Like, remember when we were in the federal building, Jay, and that one guy walked up after everybody was cool with it. The one guy walks up trying to give directives, like, go outside, read the thing outside. We're like, no.
Oh yeah,
No.
one guy that looked like Johnny DeVito.
Yeah, that guy. Hey, bro, for real, the mic. Can you do something about it? Because it really sounds.
Yeah,
Weird.
It's getting, it's getting crazy.
Let me see.
I'm
Thank
almost doing a backspin. I'm almost breakdancing listening to this.
I was
USA badass.
I want to say hi to
Oh,
everybody in the
booted
chat.
LSS.
Apparently, I
He-
can't write in the chat either.
Can
From
you hear me now?
StreamYard.
Are you writing in? Sometimes like people get confused because
No,
I'm multi-streaming on Bang and on Rights Crispy.
No, I
don't know.
can't. Like, there's nowhere for me to type. I can
Oh.
only read. I can't type. So
Why?
I don't know. Is there somewhere am I supposed to be able to? I'm in StreamYard. I'm not in YouTube.
Yeah.
Right? Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I can hear you. No,
Is
I
it
don't think
better
you
now,
can in
Anyway, hi
StreamYard.
to everybody in the chat. I'd love to type to you all, but hi to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, somebody was saying that they watched Stop a Douchebag all day today. Those of you who don't know SADB, it's like it started in Russia, I think. It's a movement of people who kind of regulate parking and sidewalks and stuff, and because the sidewalks out there are kind of like streets, so a lot of people take advantage in bad traffic
do.
to just jump on the sidewalk,
So
or
it's
drive on the sidewalk.
It's like the Russian cart narcs.
Yes, but it gets a little bit like deadlier. Like people jump and like get hit, and they're riding on the hood for a few miles. And when
Oh,
that stuff happens, they put a big like non-erasable sticker on their windshield. So it's pretty funny.
that is funny.
But yeah, go check that out. Hey, Save the Humans, what's up, brother? We're
What's
just
up,
talking
humans?
about our
And-
road
and go
trip
check
stuff.
and go check out Cart Narcs if you never checked that out before, everybody. That's funny as shit.
Yeah, skip diddly whoop whoop over to Cartnarks and
Skippity whoop
slap at the like button.
Let me know if you hear me better now.
Holy crap,
No, it's the
that's
same
worse.
pretty much.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, now you sound like, can you dig it? Say, can you dig it? Real quick. For those of you who know about that. You guys know about that?
I
From
don't
the
know.
Warriors?
Come out
and play.
There
What
you go. Somebody got it.
You hear me better now?
No, it's
No,
more
I mean-
echoey.
Yeah, it's
Jesus,
holy shit.
Yeah.
Hey, close out that other. He's opening two, isn't he? Isn't that one on the top right? Isn't that the gold one?
Yeah, mute it all. Mute that one.
Leslie Sylvan, hello.
All right.
Hi,
what about
Leslie.
now?
Same.
You probably just need to remove the other one out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, James, Open Government. Yeah, for sure, buddy. Let's get out and do something.
Right. You can remove the top upper one. There you go.
There we go.
There.
Ah, much better. Perfect.
That's what it was.
That is what it was. That was my bad. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that was you that was doing that?
Yeah, I could have just taken him off the whole time.
there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Always learning on this thing. Always something new.
It was your fault, supervisor.
So yeah, man, I thought it was pretty incredible how Hoosier News Now took a car to the side and the car walked away limping.
Oh yeah, he took that shit like a champ.
Right.
That was crazy.
Eyes on the state, man. Your reaction, like that shit still makes me laugh. Oh my god!
Right?
Seriously, I would have been like that
I
too, though.
thought it was right behind us. I'm like hitting Rogue in the shoulder, going, "Dude, she's gonna hit us."
That's what I was gonna say. Just as funny as your reaction was, so was Rogue's. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he just said,
Rogue,
"Okay."
Rogue was like, only in California.
I was like, dude, just walk it off.
Yeah, dust yourself off and keep going.
And he
Yep.
did. He did. I guess he didn't want to pursue anything, even though the cop had seen it. There were 2 camera angles. She had just left her sister's house because she forgot her glasses, and that's why she couldn't see him. All the elements that would pop any attorney's boner. And he literally is walking off. He's not gonna pursue it. That's awesome. He's walking it off.
Everyone thinks the cops are the worst thing about auditing and cop watching.
Right.
Hey, save the humans. What's up?
Rick Martin, I don't know. I'm not checking my emails right now. I will though. Conducting a live stream. Kind of right here.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah, it is.
For you, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, you're like Neo. Do you want me to connect you again into the
That's
Matrix?
Ready to get plugged in?
Right, Crispy. What's in the cup, bro?
Oh, this is ginger ale.
Gin and
12 years
juice.
old.
Yeah.
It's 12 years old from Scotland, ginger ale.
Sipping on gin and juice.
Got my
Come on,
money,
lay back.
Right?
You can find it on a sunny glen. But yeah, so what else, guys? What you said LA was pretty quiet, but people got funky out in San Diego. That's how you pronounce it, by the way, folks.
LA was quiet other than the speed bump, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
I mean,
OGI. Take care, bro.
There was always something popping off,
Later,
but
OGI.
the police, like I said, were pretty tame as far as trying to violate our rights or
Except for that. Remember that detention facility in Ventura? Remember that supervisor and the cops wouldn't even talk to us there?
Yeah, that wasn't in LA though. That was in a whole different county.
Yeah.
They had
So-
a wall built up, right? In front of you guys
What's
or
that?
something in one of the lives you were doing,
Oh yeah, there was an
right?
armed standoff. Tell us about that.
So supposedly, we were driving. We had the scanner on. We were looking for something, and we heard about this accident. This guy had an accident, and then he had taken some hostages. And so we thought it was at the Wendy's there. So when we got there, we parked beautifully, actually, at the post office across the street. So
Yep.
I knew immediately after the armed standoff, I would just go and audit the post office. But so we parked at the post office and we walked across the street, and it was a huge response. There were 3 different departments there: Redondo Beach, Manhattan Beach, and I can't remember who else was there. Also, some California Highway Patrol. They had the armed personnel carrier there. If you guys saw, I'm sure you guys saw. They had the drone out. I wasn't live that day. I haven't released my footage. But we were right up in on the action, like literally other side of the going down. and
Yeah.
they were apprehensive about us being in
Thanks,
that
Katie.
close to the situation, and they tried to tape us off and back us up there, but I mean,
That didn't
I don't
work well for
know.
'em.
It was definitely interesting, something that you don't see happen per se out here in like rural Florida, or
Yeah.
someplace you can only see it in a big city, Atlanta, or places like that, Miami. But
Right.
definitely an interesting situation. I think everybody made it out safely, and they apprehended the guy.
Good.
But yeah, just stuff like that was all the time out there. But again, they weren't per se violating our rights, thing like that. So it was quiet on that front. But down San Diego, Chula Vista places, there was some Karens and stuff, and
Yeah.
even the cops were pretty cool. And the other places we went, Vegas, the one time they got called out on us there, they didn't really talk to us either. So
Well,
people are
another.
definitely learning, but there's definitely pockets all over the country that need to be hit. I mean, because there's some places that are just chock full of auditors, and they've been hit and they've been razzed so many times, and they've gotten so
Yeah.
many lawsuits. They know LA's one of them. Some places in Texas, probably another one. Florida, definitely.
Where it's sorely needed is Kentucky, and like you said,
Right,
you're going to be up there.
Iowa,
Idaho.
You got to
Missouri,
go out there.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
Places in these little towns where
Arkansas.
these sheriffs have been roughshod for 30 years,
Yep.
and if the sheriff knows you and likes you, it's a good life. But if the sheriff don't like you, you're pretty much screwed unless you move away. So
Yeah. Hey, so another shootout or armed standoff, or I don't know exactly what it was because I was busy shopping. I was I was having one of the best shopping experiences of my life when these guys, James Madison and Jay, were out in the parking lot waiting for me because they couldn't come in to where I was shopping. And they texted me saying that they're at a shootout, and I'm because this reminded me of it. Somebody in the chat said if I had an old school scanner or if I have digital. I just have an app on my phone, and there's nothing in Jacksonville or Duval County that you can scan. So I'm like, they're texting me about a shootout. How the hell do they know it's a shootout? They're full of shit. They're trying to prank me out of here. I'm gonna take my time in here. It's the first time I've been in this store, and I'm gonna enjoy myself. But then the person in the store confirmed that there is that address that they gave me right around the corner. I'm like, holy crap! So I went out there, and sure enough, you guys tell us about that, man.
Yeah, man. We were waiting for you, and basically we seen two cops fly by. So James Madison's like, "Look, they stopped right there. Let's follow." And I'm like, "What about right?" He's like, "Don't worry, we'll text them later." I'm like, "All right, fuck it, let's go." And then we
That's how we
follow,
do.
and then we end up going around the block, and we see up like 20 cops. So we pull over. We get out of the car, and then one of the sergeant ladies runs up to them, and she's like, "Go for cover, go for cover." And when we look, we see a bunch of officers with rifles and everything pointing at a house, and they finally got somebody in custody. And then we ended up finding out that it was a domestic. The guy had came, he had started ripping off the screens of the house. He tried to kidnap the girl, so they got him in custody, and that was why they told us that it was a shootout. That's basically what we were told.
Well, I'm sorry I missed it, but not sorry.
Rice Krispie.
You were
Rice Krispie
close
was
by. I
buying
kept
a-
telling everybody you were close by.
Yeah, doing something with people.
That was great.
Yeah.
Rice
What'd you
Krispie
say?
was buying a new pair of jams.
Yeah.
I gotta say hi to Wolverine Transparency real quick too.
Yeah. What's up? And Save the Humans. I think. Yeah. Before you even said anything or typed anything, I was just about to say Save the Humans is pretty much. I know you're responsible for me being forced into
You
Even
like
that
Rice Krispie.
I
atrocious
saw the grin in your
confection.
face when you were chewing that up. That was yummy.
That thing was
You liked
disgusting.
it.
Hey, I've been waiting through your couple of stories patiently, but I wanted to just do a quick little acknowledgement of Free to Film Florida new channel.
Yes.
How you doing, buddy? I don't know you, but where are you at, bud? Type it in the chat. I want to know where you're from in Florida.
Oh, he's free to film. He's from Broward.
Where Broward? He's from your way. Right on.
Yeah, and something I didn't get to talk about in my last chat, I wanted to shout out the auditor in Colorado. You guys remember his name? It's FG Videography,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, and he was the one who captured the boulder shooting at that supermarket. And, you know, he lost a friend there, somebody who is a subscriber and supporter of our community.
Wow.
No.
Yeah. So, you know how we gave the firefighters a hard time about putting the flag back up where it belongs?
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, it's got to go back down till the 20th again because of
Mm.
what happened in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay.
Have any of the guys up there, do you guys know, have they followed up on what happened there? You know what happened, the FedEx shootout?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a guy that shot up a bunch of Sikh people. I guess they were 5 members of the Sikh religion. It's the 3rd largest religion in the world.
Oh, okay.
You guys know about that?
No, I didn't hear about it.
That's all I know about it.
Mm.
I just know that we got to keep bringing our flag back down, and that sucks.
Yeah.
And you know the way to stop it, whether you want to see color or not, it's you got to see a human being there. You got to teach your children to see a human being there
Yeah.
and love all life. It's
Yep.
that difficult.
I see somebody in the chat.
Hey, South Florida. I just wanted
Happy
to tell
fucking
you,
Cops
Free to Film is a good
Day!
dude, man. I
Oh,
know him,
Happy
what's up,
fucking
Eric?
shout out
Cops
to him.
Day!
Sorry, Jay. What was that?
Yeah, I
No, I
didn't
was
catch
just
that,
telling
Jay.
South Florida that Free to Film, he's a good dude, man. Big shout out to him. He's close to where I'm from, so we've gotten together and done an audit before, and we're supposed to link up again. He's a good dude, man.
Right on. I'm gonna
Thank
go
you,
check out
Eric,
his
for
channel.
correcting me. It's ZFG Videography.
Yeah, yeah. Z. Yeah.
Happy fucking
I thought
Cops
this was
Day!
And he's been doing this for a few years too, right?
Why are we singing? Is Eric Brandt in the chat somewhere?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
Shut
He
look
should
at
jump
that.
up here with us, huh?
I was just looking at one of his videos.
What's up, Mr. Brandt? Where is he? I didn't see him. Oh, right there he is. Yeah, what's up, Brandt?
Can I paste this in here? Hold on. You're more than welcome to come on, Eric.
Ole, 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 ole.
Happy fucking Cops Day!
I already got that
justice,
trademarked and
no
everything.
peace.
Copywritten, so you can't copy me.
Mhm.
Nee.
There's the link in the chat.
How do
But
we,
yeah.
the people, get absolute immunity taken away from the prosecutors when cops?
There's like 3 things that have to be met in order for the cop to lose his qualified immunity. It's
They
He
were
has
saying
to-
prosecutors, not just the officers, but prosecutors too. Prosecutors who prosecute crimes they know are false prosecutions.
right. So yeah, one of them you have to like prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that the cop didn't know better, that he was trained and he knew his training, I think, and there's a couple other really high bars that you have to meet.
Wow.
Well, hopefully other states will start following suit and getting rid of that. Like, who was that? Maryland or somewhere that did that recently?
Yep.
I think it was New Mexico.
Yeah. Arizona or New Mexico? Was it Arizona?
Arizona did something too recently. You're right, Rights.
Yeah.
I know they did something also recently. I swear. No, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, what do you have planned for the future, News Now South Florida? Now that we have you here, a lot of people have been waiting to see your return.
Yeah.
Is there,
Can't wait.
The triumphant return.
The
yeah, I wanted to
triumphant
see
return. I hope
something
it's
here in
coming.
spring break.
I hope it's imminent. Yeah. I'm waiting on a few things I'm waiting for some dust to settle on a few things in my life right now, and
Nice.
And then you'll be able to go back out conducting your civic duty and educating the public on civics?
Absolutely. And,
Awesome.
And I think I'm going to start directing a little more towards cop watching as well. That's not something
Nice.
I've done a lot of. It's something I've done a little bit of and have always enjoyed. And I think I
Me
might
too.
do a little more of that in the future as well.
You even enjoyed it when you almost got us killed.
How
We
did
were
I
in a
do
bad neighborhood, and
Oh,
and
yeah.
News Now South Florida,
in the
Eyes on
hood.
the State was there, and News Now South Florida was like telling these guys like, "Don't worry about my camera. Look at the cops in your yard," and they didn't like feeling
No,
dumb.
we're in St. Pete.
They felt
Yeah.
dumb, and they came out and they wanted to fight us, and that was a tense situation. I had to like talk our way out of that, like you do in the hood, but saving face.
Yeah.
And man, did you stand your ground? Literally, like we're like walking off, like okay, that we got away with our. Wait, what the fuck is he still standing there for, dude? Let's go. You were standing your ground that much.
That dude took his shirt off and everything. He was ready to go.
He was too. He was.
So that video is called on my channel. That video is Snowflakes in the Hood.
Yeah, and the cops were like, "You're on your own, buddy. We're out of here."
Yeah,
And
the
you're
cops
like, "Yeah, let's go." Eyes on the State was like, "Come on, cops, let's go."
Yeah, I think Eyes on the State was in front of the cops leaving.
he was. He was.
Yeah, I think he was first in line.
I wanted to be too, but fuck.
No, I was ready. I was ready for it.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? Does your life stink to you? In Spanish, we say "te de la vida." Does your life stink to you? Like you don't want it anymore?
There was only the one of them. I mean, what was I going to do? World
Listen,
star for you? You had him by like 25 or 30 pounds. I mean,
listen, you gotta understand. You gotta understand people enough. When somebody's tying their shoes, they're not looking to fight. They're just looking to puff up. I mean, nobody's like, all right, I'm going to get ready to fight, and then starts tying their shoes and tightening their belt and taking their shirt off. Like these were these things that he was doing to showboat his
to peacock. Yeah,
to peacock. Yeah, he wasn't looking to
peacock.
He wasn't looking to fight, but
put
you know what? I stood there and stared him down, and he didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
So,
You did, man. That was seriously like big. There are two kinds of balls in this world: big brave balls
and
and
stupid
little
balls.
mincy balls. And
stupid
yours
balls.
were big brave.
Mine were somewhere in the middle. Mine were more stupid than brave.
Yours are right in the middle.
I'm living on the beach here, and turtle season is just starting. So some people are out there with their flashlights trying to see if they can catch them and disturb them and stop it from happening. I don't know why. Leave me alone.
Catherine, I record them all the time.
What?
CPS and family court.
Oh yeah.
Nasty people they are.
Oh, we got Maddie in the basement. Maddie, let's see if. Hey, Maddie. Wait. There we go.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey guys, Jay Surreal, how you doing?
What's up?
All you guys, listen. I just got a package of 100 of those yellow cards. So
Yes.
if anybody wants to come by and take me out for an audit, I will hand you a stack of them
Nice.
to
Let's
hand
do it.
out. I give them away for free. I'm not looking for anything for them. I want to get these out because that what you saw at that Trump rally is now my staple. That's how I handle it.
Thanks for your support always, Ross Khan. I really do appreciate you. When you said that, my videos got you started watching these and you're here every time, that means a lot. It means a great deal to me. So thank you very much.
Nice. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
and welcome aboard, Maddie. Thank you for the way you went out there and showed us how to do it. I mean, seriously, I think everybody's gonna try that now. So
It's
yeah,
so effective.
when I head up there, I'm gonna pick up that stack.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're on
Yeah.
your way to Jeff Gray's, I got a camera and some stuff for him that he won a couple months back. I just haven't had. He won't. I was gonna send it to his new home because he just got that log home or whatever all done. But he was just moving, and it didn't make sense to just mail it. So
We were just talking to him on the phone before we did the Naval Air Station, Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah.
I think I might put that one out next.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
a guy
putting that
in
one up
there who
next
is like,
tomorrow
"We're
morning.
not going to fall for your First Amendment audits." And 2
Yeah.
minutes later, they fall for the First Amendment audit. I
Yep.
told him, good. I hope not. Psh,
Yeah, it was
Guess
a triple
what?
walk of fame.
Yeah,
see my
long one.
avatar.
Yeah, I'm
But
putting
here
that
they
one up in the
are,
morning.
still right in the camera. No, you're not going to do that to me.
So we were talking to Jeff, and we were asking where we should park and stuff because he knows that place like the back of his hand. And I told him, man, you should be our epic old guy. Rest in peace. You should
Yeah.
come up like waiting in the wings, and then come up when we're in trouble and let them know. You guys know who I am, though, right? And they'll be like, "Oh shit, Jeff Gray is here," and then leave us alone.
Yeah.
You see my avatar?
Yeah, is that you and he?
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, I agree with you because he's got such a reputation now that when he goes out there, they look at him. Oh, Jeff Gray's out here. Got to go. Bye. I don't even want to be on his YouTube channel.
Didn't you just
That's
work with
what's
him
up.
recently, Major Lee Awesome?
Me and James Madison went out with
Yeah.
him a while back. I mean, he's a busy guy, so it's hard to connect. And I'm out of state a lot. I'd love to work with him more, but it's always just a time constraint and a time crunch type of deal. So, we talk almost weekly. So we get to, exchange a lot of ideals and a lot of thoughts. So it's nice to have someone to bounce ideas like that off of. I feel privileged because he is, to me, what auditing should be about. His style, his finesse, his drive. So yeah, he's always been someone that I've looked up to in the auditing community as someone I'd model after. So it's nice to
Agreed. Ditto.
talk to him and refine my style as well.
I do the same thing with him, but I gotta say, I'm doing some of that off of you too, Rogue. So some of that's rubbing off there, buddy.
Nice.
I learned from all you guys.
Yeah, I love
You-
you, buddy.
You're
Anyway.
too kind, Maddie.
Hey,
All of you
thanks
have
for letting
that
me up here, guys.
style
I don't want
that I
to
love.
dominate thing or anything, but thank you for letting me up here. That that Trump audit is what you're going to be seeing from me. I'm back and I'm happier. So,
Cool. Thanks.
hey, thank you for having me up, guys. Thanks for.
Who did we lose? We
and-
lost Maddie.
No, I'm here.
No,
Oh,
News
okay,
Now
we
South
said-
Florida we lost.
South Florida.
Oh, News Now South Florida.
Anyway,
All right, Manny.
thanks, guys.
Bye, Maddie.
All right, Maddie. Take it
care.
easy.
With that, we've got about a minute left for an hour. We got a good show in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we wrap up and thank everybody for being here?
I don't think so.
I do real quick.
Yeah, please. Oh, Activism News Network, of course.
Yeah, of course, Activism News Network. We're going to be rolling out more and more on that stuff in the next coming months.
Nice.
Be updating on my lawsuits this week. I just released a video today about an officer that's been charged with a sex crime in Mobile.
Oh yeah,
You got-
Officer Cage, right?
Yep. Nobody in the media has been paying attention to that or saying anything about that. So I'll try to get more information out on that.
Okay.
And crypto.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, have you seen it going bananas in the last few days?
Crypto.
Dude, it's life changing wealth.
It
It's
is.
gonna give the power back to the people.
Yep.
Invest in it, research it, do your
Do
due
it.
diligence, but definitely get on it because it is the future. The blockchain is the technology of the future. Hopefully we can get some governance on the blockchain. They're working on that now, so we'll see. But this could be game changing for the common man.
It is
So,
game changing.
Yeah, I was just looking at it and I'm like, wow, yeah, it's
I know
taking
it.
a big fucking dive right now. But it comes back up.
Right? I know.
It's a fun roller coaster, I'll tell you that. If you guys can put something together and invest in the right one, listen to Rogue. Rogue will tell you which ones. You've
He
grown your
sure-
wealth
Yep.
exponentially in a very short time.
I
So-
will. Yup.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, it's
Well-
good stuff. And again, it's a slap in the face to the man and the fake fiat currency monopoly money system they have us on.
It's Wolf of Wall
So-
Street money if
Exactly.
you know what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's to invest.
It is. It's
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street money if you know what you're
Look,
doing.
Coinbase just it went public. You can
Yep.
Coinbase, which is what
Yep.
you use to buy and sell the cryptocurrency, is now public, and it started at like $300 and something a share, and it's tanked a little bit. You know, the
Later,
initial
Peanut.
price officers sometimes do, but it'll go back up. So get in on the ground floor if you can.
Yeah,
That's
I need
the
to get into
future.
that.
Do your
Big wave of the
homework.
future.
None of us are financial
need to
advisors
invest.
nor lawyers
Right.
nor
Same
tech
here.
professionals.
Exactly.
Get that
So,
disclaimer out. But yeah.
Yes. Thank you for that
No,
disclaimer.
but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night, motherfucker.
Oh. And
Rogue,
But
Mozart,
I
keep
need
the
to
lights
invest,
on
Rogue.
for
I need
you.
to link up with you so you can tell me how to do that.
I did stay in at a badass Airbnb.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that an awesome Airbnb? When we
Wow.
walk in and they
That was
had glasses of vodka waiting for us and stuff.
That was
You stayed in a
great.
badass hotel and then dropped me
Yeah,
off at my Airbnb, and we just had that like awesome setup.
Yeah, we had a great trip, man.
It was.
Who do
It
you
was
need to get
awesome.
in touch with, Jay?
I'm sorry.
Who do you need to get in touch with?
With you about what you were just talking about. I need to invest, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, get my number from Wrights if you got Wrights'
I
number
got
or
it,
whatever.
I got it.
Just hit me up on email. I think you got my email.
Yeah, I got it. That's what's up.
Just hit me up.
George
Definitely.
Daly
And I
nude.
just
We
wanted
kind of
to
got
tell,
that.
I wanted to tell you and I, thanks once again when you guys came out to Miami and helped me out. That was really something, you know.
For sure. We got you. Definitely.
Absolutely.
That was something, honestly.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
would have been there too. I just had stuff going on. You know how it is. You just sold your house too, right?
Yeah, I just did. I just actually bought another property. So that's what's up. I moved in the
Congratulations. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm very happy.
Good.
I've got some updates coming up on my cases that are going on in Georgia and in Alabama. Hopefully, I'll be able to tell you more about it soon. But on that unhappy note, thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to everybody watching right now and in the future. Thanks to Eyes on the State, Major
Thank
Lee
you.
Awesome, and Jay Surreal Camera.
Yes.
You guys are awesome.
No,
Thank you.
Bang.
Bang.
And thanks to
Bang.
Eric for being brave enough to head this up in Germany.
Nice.
Eric, shout out to Eric.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Again,
Thank you.
good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.